Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to come to you with my warmed review of Mandala Melts, which is a Canadian company. I've featured it on my channel before. I was one of the fortunate blogger participants. We were given, so a few of us were given as blogger boxes from Mandala Melts, or Mandala Melts. I keep messing that up, sorry. But they are a Canadian company based off Calgary. All their wax is soy. Connor and Sam are the owners. And I thank them very much for allowing me to be a part of the blogger box. So with that being said, they had sent us originally kind of like our likes and our dislikes. So of course I didn't want to send us something that we absolutely wouldn't like, no matter what vendor it was that would do it, kind of thing. You know, and it's very considerate of them as well, because you know there's a few scents that I would not like, and I would just tell you I don't like it. So that was really nice. So they did a great job handpicking my scents, and I know a lot of other YouTubers also received some of these, and there are similarities, but there are also definitely things that they got that was different than what I received as well. So this was packaged really well. I got a nice card from them, which was super nice, with their website on the back. And just so you guys know, in my description bar below, I have been posting every single video, trying to remember to put every single video, because I have a 10% off discount code that's good till December 31st. So to share with all of my friends. So there you go. So and if you're American, like I've said before, if you're American, look at the price tag that some of these things are, and take about 35% off, between 30 and 40% off if you use my code. And with your exchange rate, you guys have such a great rate. Like, your money is worth way more up here in Canada than it is for me, my poor Canadian dollar, to go down to the States. So it's very cool. All right, so so they gave me this. It was in my package, and what they did on the inside is they gave us all the things, like a list of all the things they gave us, and then on the sides of these I put like strength and appeal. So we're going to talk about them. So first up is Winnie the Pooh. And Winnie the Pooh is described as fresh apple pie and caramel with buttery, flaky crust. This was amazing. Not only did it have like a little Mickey Mouse embed on that, which was really cute. This smells like a really good apple pie, and not too much cinnamon, which is so good. It was like the gooey, caramelized apples with a little bit of bakery crust. So I put down here the strength was an 8 throw and appeal of a 9. It was very nice, and it is something I would absolutely repurchase if it was brought back again. So that one was Winnie the Pooh. Next one is Stitch. They all have the same labels. So Stitch, which is blackberry jam and sugar cookies. You guys know my blackberry jam. Oh my god. Okay. Blackberry came out a little bit ahead of the sugar cookies, which is fine, because I mean blackberry should be the star of the show in this, because bakery is just a nice little bonus, a little blender. Oh my god, you guys, this was a beautiful blackberry and an amazing sweet, like a buttery sugar cookie, if that makes sense. Like, I can tell that there's sugar, but the sugar could also be on the blackberry itself, that kind of thing. So I will say I gave the strength a 7 and an appeal a 10. And I did melt these all in different warmers based on, you know, what else I was melting, that kind of thing. I almost put Stitch in my blackberry wrap up, but I didn't, because I was like, oh, I could keep adding stuff to my blackberry so my blackberry I can't wax melt off, but I didn't, because I'm like, I gotta keep them separate, because like I can just keep going with blackberry. If you like blackberry, it's definitely stronger on the blackberry, a creamy blackberry with a little cookie on the side. Really recommended. Something I would repurchase again. Nemo. So Nemo here is described as sweet creamsicle and birthday cake. Strength was a 7 and appeal was an 8. Yes, this one, I liked it. I liked it more on cold, and the reason why I'm not like, I like orange, I like creamsicle, don't get me wrong, but when this was melting, I got mostly orange and less cream, if that makes sense. So it's stronger on the citrus and less on the cream, and I like that really happy blend. I liked it. Like I said, the appeal was an 8. I liked it, but I probably wouldn't repurchase this one. Again, because orange, if I have a plethora of other things to pick from, orange would not be my scent that I would go, yes, I need bulk of that, unless I found something that I couldn't live without. But that was lovely if you like an orange creamsicle, except just my nose picked more of the orange and the citrus up than the cream itself, but it was very nice. Ariel, you can see a theme. There's a lot of Disney in here. Ariel, salty sea, oh sorry, this is like a sample size, like these were little tiny pieces. Salty sea spray, seaside greenery, cactus, kelp, and sea moss on crisp air. I gave this a strength of a 5 and a peel of a 9. So on cold, it's amazing. Yeah, it's perfect, and this is where I melted it, was the bathroom. This is the perfect bathroom scent. It's very beachy. It's yummy. And for those people who aren't into bakery or a heavy perfume, this is actually a really nice blend. But I didn't get the strength, and well, I'll say this now because I've got a few packages of size. This is generally the 3 or 4 little pieces that are in here are generally what you get as samples, as I'm finding, from Mandala Melts. I find that I just don't get as much of a throw from these little pieces. Whether I put 2 in, 1 in, all 3 or whatever in, I wish I got more of a strength. So that's why the strength went down. And I have a funny feeling it's just because these little pieces for me, and like I said, normally they're a sample size. Normally you're gonna get something like this, or a clamshell, or a brick, which we'll talk about shortly, or a really large piece, like a large mold. Like, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see one in a sec. So I would like to try that in a Scent Shop cup again, or in a Scent Shop cup, to give it a shot again to see if that will change my mind. But it's a really lovely blend. It smells amazing on cold. So sweater weather. So this is one of those, I've saved a good chunk of this for my friend Ramona because I want to send it to her. So sweater weather is supposed to be a dupe. Crisp juniper berry, fresh eucalyptus and sage on top of gentle notes of spearmint. Strength was an 8, appeal was an 8. Now, thing I said when I first hauled this, okay, we all know about the bags. You know, I'm going to rebag this to give it to Ramona, but it's definitely got juniper. I get more of a juniper greenery scent to this. So I don't actually find that sweater weather with Mandala Melts is a dupe at all for Bath & Body Works. But I find, again, if you're not into the sweet, sugary things, this is a great one. It's kind of got a juniper scent to it, and I know my friend Ramona loves juniper, so I'm saving this for her and putting it to the side because I really want to send it to her so she can try it as well. So I said strength was an 8, appeal was an 8. I like juniper scents, so it reminds me of growing up and back home. So that's that. Coconut vanilla wasn't one of the actually one of the last ones I melted. It was in one of those sticky bags again. So coconut vanilla is just fresh coconut milk blended with a creamy vanilla. It was a good blend. It was a good blend. I just, what did I say here? Strength was a 6 and appeal was a 9. That's exactly it. Yeah. Oh God, it smells so good. It smells like a really nice suntan lotion or like a body care. Now, I think maybe it needed more time to cure. I don't know. This was this was 08 2017, which a lot of these are. But I felt like this one was a little light. But then again, coconut milk is really light and vanilla can be really light. So maybe overall it was just more of a light blend. That's why I gave it only a 6 for strength. But the appeal is a 9. It smells amazing. It smells like a body care that I would slather my body in. But it's just not strong enough. And I had this one going in my bedroom. I did become nose blind to this very quickly because like I was like, well, forgetting what I put in there. What did I put in there? Oh yeah, it was this. And so I would not repurchase this just because of the strength. And that was a big shape as well. It was like a big tulip shape. All right, Hera. Hera here, again, they were in the small pieces, is sugar, cherries, strawberries, red currant, raspberry, plum, and a hint of lime. Strength was a 5, appeal was a 6. I'm finding out that for me, I don't like I don't know. I don't know if I like red currant and pomegranate and things like that. I'm not. No, this was not a scent that I was even totally into when I first got it. And again, these little tiny pieces that these come in, I didn't get any strength. I melt these little ones in my bathroom melter too, my 18 watt in my bathroom, which has a really small dish, and it's still in hopes that I might get more scent from it, but I just didn't get that from that. So that's, I would not repurchase that. Oh, onto like my absolute favorite thing in here that I'm saving. I've been hoarding some of this because I was like, I want to save it because it's so good. Is Hera's peppermint and pink sugar. This is so good for bed. This was a huge chunk, like a loaf. It was like a rectangular shaped loaf with a couple embeds of Mickey Mouse. This is amazing, you guys. Oh, and that's why I've been hoarding it, because I've cut a little chunk and I'll cut a little chunk again whenever I feel like I really want that blend in my bedroom. So good. So I gave it a strength of a 9 and a peel of a 10. So that was awesome. I would absolutely repurchase that, hands down, or not repurchase, because I got this for free. By the way, this is not a sponsored video. This is just a video where I was given some of the products for free to review. So I should have said that at the beginning. So I would absolutely purchase Aries or Hera's. Anyway, Sebastian. I'm not a 7-Up pound cake person. So as you can probably tell, I'm not going to, I didn't enjoy this one as much as others. And it was also in those small pieces. I also melted this in the bathroom. 7-Up pound cake is the scent note description. Strength was a 6 and appeal was a 6. So I think I kind of rounded it up for you. That's how I felt about that one. Prince Eric Avo Bath Lush. Strength was actually, I put down a 7, but I'm gonna go higher because I remember this one in my bathroom. Kicked some butt. I'm gonna say strength was a 9 and appeal was a 10. I love Avo Bath. It's like a lemongrass, citrusy lemongrass kind of scent. This was beautiful, and it really was. And I've had Avo Bath Bomb from the Body Shop, and it does. It smells just like that. So whereas the sweater weather, I don't feel as a dupe for Bath and Body Works, this is definitely a dupe for Lush. I like this. I would repurchase it in hopes that it would come in one of those little loaves. So that was very good. Highly recommend. Cotton candy sugar cookies. Cotton candy and sugar cookies is the description. Strength was a 7, appeal was a 9. So again, it was in these little things. So it gave a little bit more of a throw in this one. Probably, you know, the blend, the scent's quite sweet. So I had it going in my bathroom again. Anything that I had in these little tiny shapes I had in the bathroom, just because I can get more of a scent throw in these smaller chunks. This one was really good. I don't know if I would get it from, like, I guess if it was offered I would, if I felt like I wanted to get it. But to be honest with you, cotton candy sugar cookies, I could probably get it anywhere. So I don't feel it's unique. It's probably, you know, but I liked it. It did well. Early morning lemon iced tea blended with mango papaya. Strength was a 6, appeal was a 9. So this one wasn't as strong as I was hoping, as you can tell, but it's so good. It smells like an uplifting, like spring morning going into summer kind of thing. Man, it was really, really good. I just didn't get the strength from it that I like, but the appeal was a 9. So I don't know if I would repurchase it for that reason. This is poured in April. As you can see, the stamp on the bottom is 04/2017 for April. So I don't know if I would purchase that. And lastly, we have Lamb coconut cream pie blended with Colacus, which is a Lush dupe. Strength was a 5 and appeal was an 8. So again, these little baggies, I'm not a huge fan of it. Yeah, there's a great scent to it on cold. Creamy, fruity, bright, cheery. But then, I don't know, I lost everything. Like, I lost it again in my bathroom. And again, that's where I take melts that I know aren't throwing for me. I take them into my bathroom because I use like a 18-watt mainstays warmer that plugs into my wall with a very, like it's a small little dish. Normally I can put like 1 cube from Super Tarts in there, but sometimes, yeah. So anyway, that is that. I really enjoyed. I've got lots of things that I would like to repurchase here in the things that I've talked to you guys about. I want to thank them very much for allowing me to be a part of the very first blogger box. I'm proudly Canadian myself, and I'm also happy to say that this is also a Canadian company, and it's also on the not the West Coast, but it's in the western part of Canada, which is awesome because like everything's in the center of the universe in Canada, which is in Ontario. So it's really great to see a company thriving out in the West. So yeah, you guys, that is everything. Of course, in my description bar below, I always have the like the email, the Instagram, the Facebook page. It's all there, plus the 10% off that you can use the code from now until December 31st, which is just using Kim10 when you go to checkout. So you guys, thank you guys so much. Again, thank you very much, Mandala Melts, for allowing me to be a part of this as well. So yeah, you guys, happy shopping, and I hope that something here interested you and that you might give it a shot. All right, you guys, take care, be safe, have fun.